Okay, so today's Saturday, July 27th. On July 8th, I had a bicycle accident causing my arm to be shattered. Yeah, so this part in the arm, arm, this part in the hand where I got injured, shattered, gone. I'll share some videos for you, I'll share some photos of my bones and everything right now. You can clearly tell it was an easy fix, but I was very lucky to had it only be that much. Inconvenience, I had to wait a week to see a specialist about my arm. Now, if I went into emergency surgery the day of when this all happened, I probably would be a little like 10% better than this right now. But a week later, I went to go see a specialist, and then I think a week after that, I went into surgery. That was almost a week ago after that. And yesterday, I went and got the cast off, and we have this. This is almost a month in, almost a month into the accident. I'd say about 2 weeks into the accident. For the first week, I couldn't even move my arm. I couldn't even do this. I couldn't stretch it. I couldn't bend it. I couldn't do anything. It was stuck right here on me for a whole week. And then a week after that, it was still like this, but then I could still do some slight movement. Here's that. Yeah. Mobility with the left hand, as you can clearly tell. Yep. Everything works. Right hand. This is as far as it's naturally going to be, but if I force it, we got a little bit of movement, but not entirely a fist, just enough. Thumb-wise, we still have movement. Ligaments and everything still work. I'm slowly letting it move like this. I have an entire month to have this be this, so it's gonna take time. Obviously, to some of you, this is not the first time I've broken or sprained or cracked some bones, but this is the first time I have really had some major surgery, and it wasn't because of a car. It was because of myself. But, yeah, get a closer look. Here you go. Now, the bruising was much worse. I would say around a week or two ago. But overall, at least things still work. It's supposed to be like this. It's like this. See what I mean? I can't move the wrist just yet. I can't do this. I can use my arm to move the wrist. I can slightly still hold things. Here is my iPhone 12 mini. Yep. I can kind of hold this. Lucky for me, there's a pop socket right here, so I can just slide that between my fingers. And we're gonna attempt to hold it. This is the first time doing it. Pretty good so far. Then again, I am slightly cheating. So let's try this by holding it like this. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. I could do better. Strength is there, but it's not all there. Just little update on my life, I suppose. That from time to time I gotta let it breathe, like so. Now when I want to lift my arm, I have to use the whole thing because it takes me a second to lift the arm just in the elbow joint, so I'll have to do this. But I'm almost, I don't want to say mandated, but it's really recommended. I let it breathe from time to time, but I wear a hand brace so the bones could really continue to set. See, with the brace on, it's not terrible. I can still slightly force it. The thumb still has some movement. I can still kind of use it. But overall, it's, that's just life. One second. Forgot I made me some coffee. Okay. Now, as unfortunate as it is, I'm going to be out of work for a good while. As some of you know, I am a barista bitch. And I think the video before was the Michael Myers display over here. Yeah, that guy. I was gonna do something more, but due to this, I kind of have to postpone a couple of things for the time being. Overall, my health is okay, I just, this. And, I got some scars on my hands here and on my leg that I kind of can't show you because you're right here. But, that's just life sometimes. Yeah. I'm probably going to not share this publicly just yet. I'm going to maybe do like the whole process of my hand healing. But, yeah. Okay, so it's been 2 weeks. We're in this wrist thing. I'm going to show you where I wrecked, so that way, Alright, so I was coming down the hill this way, making a turn. My bike leaned a little too far off. I slid, and as I was sliding, a raccoon was coming by. So it was either the raccoon and myself or just myself. Stupid of me to choose myself. So I slid here, raccoon, twisted the bike, tumble, scrape and fall. See? That's where I landed. But, yeah. Are we good? Are we alive? I can't really tell. Doesn't matter. Hi, guys. So, it's been an entire month. Yeah. I can't even tell at this point. One sec. Let me switch this around and figure out a good setup. Full warning, I woke up not long ago. It's about to turn 11 o'clock. I'm not sure. I was supposed to work today, but today I'm getting my stitches out, so I had to not be there today. I don't know why I'm looking this way. I need to look this way, So it's been an entire month since the last time. It's been a couple of weeks since the last time I talked to you like this. For me, at least. For you, it's only a second. But this is my arm and wrist and hand. One month after the accident. Obviously, the stitches do in fact need to come out. They had to be postponed would be the easiest answer. Hang out today, so that's all that matters. I will update you on that when that happens. But I guess in the month of breaking my wrist, basically, I've lost 15 pounds due to the fact that, number one, I couldn't even afford food. So, food rations in general. Let's see, what else has happened while I was out of work? I haven't craved milk and dairy products a lot more than I have in the past. Not having the affordability to obviously afford real food, it's kind of opened my eyes at that point, would be the bluntest way I could put it. But this showed up yesterday. Thanks to the good folks of Ohio's government, I was given a $100 gift card from Target. The original plan was to buy food and just have it shipped to me. But for whatever reason, online Target does not do that, and Target, the nearest one to me, is over 20 miles away. So I had to stop thinking of what I needed and get what I wanted. And what I really wanted more than anything was something to display my collection, if you will. As far as the collection goes, obviously I'm going to be downsizing it just a little, even though it already looks pretty minimal at this point. The original idea was to have a full wall display from corner to probably, I'd say, where the lamp is, where the shelf sits right now, is a full-on wall display, 6 feet tall, 3 feet wide, lengthwise. So that was the original plan. Then I broke my wrist, so I had to minimize it to just one, and then I had to minimize it to none because they were sold out. I'm probably going to buy a couple more of them, if I'm being totally honest with you, so I could still have that wall-to-wall display. Work's been okay so far. The only struggle I've really had was picking heavy things up with this hand by accident a lot of the times, due to the fact that I'm so used to using this hand at work. I use both hands, obviously, but in the sense of like when I want to grab stuff, when I want to take stuff, I usually reach for this hand. But now here lately, I have to use this hand to hold the cups, to hold all the really basic light things that I can hold, basically. I guess I should update you on life-size Myers over here. The plan is to buy the correct coveralls. They will be fitted to my measurements, which means it'll probably look just about the same on this mannequin with what he's wearing now. So I'll probably have to go back and fix that. Because the original plan was to take the mannequin, put a couple more feet in his height, and probably with his arms and shit, you know, because Tyler Mane is 6'8", 6'9" in the whole getup. My mannequin is 6'5", so I have to put a couple more inches into him. So he might be just touching the ceiling at that point. So yeah. First step to making a one-to-one life-size Tyler Myers is the coveralls. After that, I will go for the mask, then the boots, and then updating the mannequin itself. Nonetheless, I'm happy with what I can do with a less than $200 budget Yeah, I think that's technically it. I think I've covered all the bases. Hand, shelf, statue, work, overall health. Yeah, I covered all the bases. All right, so here in a second, you'll probably see more updates about this and the statue and everything else. I'm not sure. It's just, I think when I'll share this is when I'm fully healed again with this arm. So this might be a little bit long video and a lot of time jumping too. So yeah, but yeah, see you in a second. Hello, one and all. Today is, one sec. What is today? Won't even tell me. Oh, there it is. It is Monday, October 7th. It's 2024. This is the broken wrist, probably a final update. So this might be the last video you'll see when it comes to the broken wrist saga. Stitches have been out for a long time now. Now it's just scarring. Bending the wrist wise, it's basically 95% normal now. I can bend it a lot more versus obviously when I first started wearing the brace. But overall, I'm just normal now. There will be times where obviously it's gonna hurt because, you know, it's broke and it's new because there's metal in there and shit, and you know, I'm told this isn't correct, so it has to probably get readjusted and realigned. But I think if there's no harm or foul with myself in the upcoming years, I'll be sure to you guys. Thanks for coming along, I guess. Yeah.